Welcome to 18 Holes, presented to you by Marathon Petroleum. I'm PGA golf professional Jimmy Hanlin.
And I'm LPGA Tour player Natalie Gulbis. Today we are in Howey in the Hills, Florida at Mission Inn, and less than an hour from Orlando.
Mission Inn has 36 holes of championship golf. Today we're going to tee it up on the Campeon Golf Course, one of Florida's oldest and finest.
Both courses have earned their fair share of accolades. I'm excited to be back here, so let's go tee it up.
Let's hit it. Hole number one on the El Campeon Golf Course is a par 5, and it's a tight one. Your tee ball is over water, but the tough shot is your approach the third if you don't get home in 2. There's a little bit of water surrounding the green, and there's bunkers that guard it heavily.
Is there anywhere better to come and play golf in the winter than Florida? Arizona, Florida, but waking up at 70 degrees at 7 a.m. Hole number 2 is a 176-yard par 3. You just need a medium iron into this elevated green and be careful with the water and those deep bunkers behind me.
Solid. Hole number 3 is called carry because it's a long dog leg left par 4, and you better bomb it if you're going to carry those bunkers down. Also, the green is short and elevated. There's a big bunker on the right side that protects it. Get in. Oh.
The true character of El Campeon starts right here on number 4, 375-yard uphill par 4. As you can see behind me, there's an 80-foot elevation change from the fairway to the green.
Good shot, right at it. Down. Well, hole number 5 is a par 4, and it's called Twin Oaks. You'll see the 2 oak trees splitting each side of the fairway. This hole slopes severely from right to left, starting at the tee all the way to the green. Avoid the fairway bunker on the right, and your ball must be left of the pin below the hole on this green. Hope I hit enough.
Hole number 6 is named Panorama. It's a beautiful par 4, uphill, dogleg to the left. Those bunkers are not in play for most hitters, but you really need to take extra club into that elevated green. Green holds well because the green is sloped from back to front.
Solid. Catch a piece.
I hope so.
Hole number 7 is a downhill, very difficult 457-yard par 4. There's a lot more room to the right than you would think. Your approach shot is uphill to a large green. Par is a great score on hole number 7. This golf course was built in 1917. This is the only hole left that's exactly the same. They haven't changed it at all. I'm sure you're going to fire some bet at me. You know, I spend all winter in Cleveland. She takes advantage of me. You guys all think she's so nice. She's really not that nice.
I am that nice. I just like to compete. You know,
All right,
I like to compete.
You do like to compete. All
and
right.
there's a lot to do here. There's Disney World,
Yep.
Epcot, House of Blues,
Yeah.
and lots of outlet shopping.
There's-
So I feel like we should either play for tickets to Disney World or at least 100 out shopping.
Outlet.
So you can choose which one.
Outlet. Let's go. Yep.
You
100.
need new shoes?
I do need new shoes. These are kind of white and new, but I could always use new shoes. Oh, what are you doing?
There's so many good stores. I can buy a lot with $100 at an outlet store.
155. Let's go shopping on Natalie right now. Come on.
Uh-oh.
It's got a carry. I didn't hit it.
That looks too good.
Carry. Sit.
Wow.
Sit.
New shoes it is.
Ooh, new shoes. I whiffed that a little.
Wow, that was a good shot. It's a new year.
Little clean.
You're bringing some game already.
I don't know. We'll take it.
Good shot.
All right, I can't believe I actually have to ask you this question, but do you want to leave the pin in or out?
I don't know. I don't even know. How do I know? I've never putt with the pin in from 15 feet, but some of the best players in the world are putting with the pin in. So I'm going to try it.
You'll try it?
I'm going to do what all the players that are winning right now on the PGA are doing it. So let's talk about why they do it.
You know, I think visually it gives them something else to aim at. That's what I think tour players like.
And they've looked at percentages that say that you can make more putts with it in. So
I'm going to make mine with it
out,
by the way. Mine's going to go into the hole with the flag out, but you do what you please.
Okay.
Oh, I think that was a
I
flag.
just hope it doesn't slow down play.
I don't. It
I'm
might, it
for
might
all
speed it
rule
up.
changes that make.
You can
But
have
see now,
that. You
what
can
do I
have
do?
that.
Now I putt with the pin.
I guess. Can you take out the ball, the flag, and everything else that's in my way right
Sure.
now? Oh,
Should have kept it
maybe I should
in.
have left the flag
Should have
in,
kept it in.
huh?
Is it a percentage of how you make more hitting the pin, or is it a visual, like you're
I think
hitting to a smaller target?
I think it's visual for sure.
Because
I think it's
I
visual.
can see the visual
Yeah, I
side
think
of
it's
it. But,
visual for sure.
well, let's continue on here at Mission Inn. We've got more to play.
All right, more 18 holes after the break.
Welcome back to 18 Holes, presented by Marathon Petroleum. We are at Howey in the Hills, Florida, which is about an hour from Orlando, playing at Mission Inn.
And we are playing the El Campeon Golf Course. It is one of the oldest golf courses, Natalie, in the South. Elevation changes like you typically don't see in Central Florida. All right, hole number 9, finally a little bit of a break, an easier par 4, about 300 to 350 yards. A lot of the long hitters, they won't hit driver. They'll take a utility or a fairway wood just to get it into play. You can get number 9, maybe make a birdie, and your front 9 well.
Hole number 10 is the longest par 5, 570 yards. But the trick to this hole is hit it down the right side because it cuts down your second shot substantially, and you can reach it in 2 and set it up for a birdie.
Hole number 11 is a dogleg left par 4. The best tee ball is down the left side. It'll leave you with the best angle into this green. This green slopes from back to front, so it'll make it seem like the approach shot is a little bit shorter than it is, but trust your club because most people come up short here on hole number 11. Oh, get up there and be the right club. Get up. Oh, short like it said.
Hole number 12 is nicknamed Stretch. The reason is it's a long par 3, can tap out at almost 200 yards, so you might need to grab your utility club.
Okay, we've got a lot to talk about here on hole number 13. First thing is your tee ball has to carry the water, but it's not too far, only about 160-yard carry. Second, we're straight uphill, and we have to get our tee ball in between these 2 fairway bunkers that are very, very difficult. Next, we need 1 or 2 extra clubs into this green because it's still going uphill to there, and the green slopes from back to front.
Hole number 14 is nicknamed Descending because it starts off at the highest point at the golf course. Very narrow off the tee, just want to squeeze it between the bunkers and the water, or if you hit a long shot right over the top, and go ahead and reach this in 2.
That enough? Oh yeah, good shot, pin high.
Thanks.
Hole number 15 is called Gator, and as you can see why, lots of water on this hole. It's Peninsula Green. It's the shortest par 3 on the golf course. You need to be careful with the club because if you're a little bit long, this ball could actually roll back off the green into the water on the other side.
3 holes left. This hole,
Yep.
This is a great hole, 16, short par 4. I like that you did not bring your driver. I mean, it is a new year, isn't it?
It is a new year, right? Well, there's nowhere to hit it here. I think you want to hit something hard on a hole like this. You want to be able to swing at it because once you start holding up a little bit, water right, water left, you get in trouble. I always see you hit a lot of fairway woods off the tee. I think that if you're in a position where you can't hit it too far, you don't want to hit shots easy. You want to be able to take full swings.
Yeah, there's lots of ways to play aggressive.
Yeah.
You just need to keep playing aggressive
Yeah, you
to
have
your
to be
target,
aggressive.
and you see the best players in the world do that.
Find your target.
One of those Spanish moss trees.
Good. See, that's aggressive. Good. If you hit driver there, you'd have to swing nice and easy and try to guide it, right?
Yeah, no, I like to pick your target, be aggressive toward your target.
Go at it, right? Ooh, little right. Hang on. That was aggressive.
That was aggressive. Right in the water with a rescue.
All right, Nat, so how long has it been since you've played there?
I think it was 2000.
Wow.
2001.
You were a
At
Wildcat?
University of Arizona,
Yeah.
we had our national championship here. And here's a good fact. I think it was this next hole or one of the other holes. I tried to block it from my memory. I was playing with Anna Rawson, who
Yeah.
played on tour a little
Yeah.
bit as well. And she hit my golf ball. And then, of course, I hit her golf ball, and then we got up to the green, and we're like, you got to be kidding me.
Oh.
We add a couple to that.
Oh,
so that was
man.
a rules infraction. I was not happy about it. It's not a way to start your national championship. Arizona didn't win that year, so I think they won a couple years after that. But I love this golf course. I love playing in Florida, and one of the reasons I like to play in the wind.
Yeah.
I've always loved playing the wind.
Well,
like
you
right
better
here,
figure it out right here.
I've got 141 yards,
Yep.
which I hit my 8-iron 145, and see what happens.
Oh, was that solid?
I have not hit another player's ball though since then.
You haven't?
I got that mistake out of the way before I turned pro.
How many players in pro-ams you play with would ever club up 2 clubs? Right?
Not. It's you can't underestimate the wind.
These winds are the worst, Nat, because it's really hard, then it stops.
Yep, and it brings in a lot more to it, right? Back pin into the wind with water behind. That's it's a good shot.
I lost it. The left, maybe?
To the left.
Wind got it? Ooh, bunker,
Beach.
maybe. Oh.
So do you get relief from stairs?
If your swing would hit it, I believe.
What about if the ball's gonna hit it?
Good shot.
Thanks.
Oh.
I wonder to what. Like
I don't know if you do.
I guess like any other movable obstruction.
Ah.
It's soft sand, huh?
So soft, yeah. It's good. You just got to be ready for it. You got to hit it.
It's nice. You're going to be able to, keeping the pin in means I can finish without having to have somebody hold the pin.
Take it out and do everything, huh?
Yeah.
Good one.
That's nice. Maybe it will speed up play a little bit.
Take
Would
it
you
out
like it in or out?
Out, please. You don't even have to ask that for the rest of the season.
Old school. Just a matter of time. As soon as you make a few putts, you'll be putting with it in. Gosh, what kept that out of the hole? Maybe you should.
This hole's pretty much a disaster.
Good putt.
Oh, thank God.
Well, this hole's over for you, but the next hole is the toughest hole on the golf course.
I mean, how could it be any harder than that hole? Into the wind right there?
You're going to see. More to come here on 18 holes.
After the break. Welcome back to 18 Holes, presented to you by Marathon Petroleum. We are here in Howey in the Hills, Florida, at Mission Inn Resort, and great day.
There's 2 championship golf courses here. Toughest hole on the golf course, which hopefully works to my advantage since we saw that you are really afraid of the Gators.
Yeah, I am really afraid of the Gators.
We have a $100 bet
We
that
do.
I got to get back.
You are down right now,
down.
by the way.
I'm
Down.
down.
Hit it. You short of the bunker there? You all right? Ooh, landed in it. Came out.
Perfectly,
You're out.
right outside the bunker.
Howey in the Hills. Do you think there's actually a Howey? Or a little?
Could be. It's a little bit of an oxymoron, though. You know, you never think of hills being in Florida.
Right. That's why they named it.
I don't know. I think that it's definitely a name you don't forget.
Howey. All right, not that I want you to focus more because I need that $100 that you're going to owe me after I win this hole. But look at your weight right now. So you're set up, your weight's way back, ball's above your feet, you got a really goofy lie. The key here, Nat, is if you watch average player, they're going to hit this off their back foot. What do Natalie Gulbis do to make sure that you're moving towards the target on your front foot?
Open my left foot.
You do?
Make sure that I can clear.
And get out of the way.
And even if I have to walk through a little bit, like Gary Player style, but making sure that opening up my left foot allows me to clear a little bit more to the left, but balance.
You rarely see somebody, right? You rarely see somebody hit a bad shot if they're going towards the target. The bad shots come when they're falling back, right?
I think what's important when you're hitting these shots is just take a couple practice swings and try to feel what it's actually, you know, going to feel like, that it is hard to get onto your left side.
The key, that's the key right there. You're feeling yourself. There you go.
A little bit more through.
Love it. Hit a good one, I think.
Just go look for your golf ball.
Good shot. Perfect.
Back in play. Now let's go find yours.
Oh, I pulled it trying to hit it too hard. Get over now. All right, on the green.
Good shot.
Yeah, we'll take that,
That was a great shot. Rewarded.
Yeah. Little 5-iron.
Rewarded.
Leave it alone, wind.
Oh.
Good shot. Right over it. That was a good shot. You're lucky. You almost got blocked out by that tree.
Yeah, I can see why it's the hardest hole.
Should we go see the gator?
Absolutely. You kidding? That's the largest gator I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This is close. Close enough.
Close.
Mm-hmm. And I'd be parking in the right direction.
Look how big it is.
They probably can go 20 miles an hour.
You think?
I don't know, some crazy amount. They're much faster than you think they are.
Oh, for sure.
Like we should definitely.
Natalie totally trickened out, and she was all tough when the little one was there.
No, because I can outrun him. The bigger ones are faster. Okay, Jimmy, let's putt.
All right, I'm going to leave the flag in. First time ever. I said I was never going to do it.
At this range, you can't see the hole, so you don't really have another option.
Oh, did I misread that? I thought it flattened out. You got a chance. Oh, you need it. You need it.
Break!
Oh, my gosh! Ooh. Wow. I'll give you the rest of that. Winner!
But we still have one hole left to play.
Huh?
One hole left
Just
to play.
keep giving you chances.
.426 yards this 18th finishing hole is. You want to cut off as much as you can because it is a very long hole. I love a great finishing hole, and this certainly brings it.
Solid.
Well, 18 we saw. You want to go see another 18?
Oh, you know what I want to see? A drink at the Tito's Handmade Vodka 19th hole. Welcome to the 19th hole, presented to you by Tito's Handmade Vodka, and never have a better 19th hole without your Tito's, huh?
This is great, and
awesome, right?
I mean,
Great
it's going to be a good season.
Makes better for golf and after golf, for
Yes.
sure, absolutely. So, all right, let's talk about here the Mission Inn. The history of the golf course here, going back to 1917. I mean, that's how far it goes back. Greens used to be sand and oil, which is just nuts. But so that just tells you how far the history goes back on this golf course. And it looks like an older golf course now, right? I mean, the golf course, just the trees, everything about it just looks older. Even the 90-foot gator that we saw on the 17th hole, that dude's got to be pretty old.
But how about the buggies?
Yeah.
Like, they didn't have golf carts, so to be able to go and play, and I mean, it would be cool to actually, go back in time and see what it would be like.
See what it was like. I mean, it reminds me of Pinehurst. That's how old it is. That's the kind of stuff it goes back to. So, pretty cool. Let's talk about the resort. So, you pull in onto the property, and you really don't have to leave the property because there's so much here from the restaurants and everything to do.
Yeah, Mission Inn it's all right here. You don't need to rent a car. Once you get here, the 2 golf courses, you can walk to them, the pool, the spa, the gym, restaurants. I know you didn't mention gym, but everything is all actually right here on property.
Yeah, for sure. And this is a golf destination. I mean, it's about golf. It's guys come here for golf packages. They're very affordable. I think it starts as low as like $230 for, overnight stay golf, and it's unlimited golf when you get here, which I think is cool. There are some family stuff here. They, like you said, they do have a pool, they do have a spa, but it's not focused on that. But we're close to Disney too. So, I think if you do come and you have to bring, bring the kids and do that kind of stuff, they can go to Disney.
But if you want to get better with your game, there's a golf academy that's set up here. Gary Gilchrist has an academy here. And you're here for the 36 holes, you play a lot of golf, you get away, and it doesn't feel like Florida when you're out there. I mean, hills in Florida, I know it's Howie in the hills, but it really is a very unique style golf course.
Favorite hole? Tell me your favorite hole.
My favorite hole was 17. Just having the risk reward and also having that tree that's right in the center. Any hole that you have to pay attention and that is the first one that comes to your mind. I like holes where you have to think through them.
16, 17, and 18 are phenomenal finishing holes. I mean, all 3 of them. The island green, then getting to the 17 you were talking about, and 18. Man, what a great finishing hole 18 was, too. So there's 3 really good golf holes to finish your round. And then the middle of that front 9 was really cool, too. Once we started going up in the elevation changes, I think it was around 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, right around in there. Just different than what we've seen in Florida, right?
It's like finding a pearl here. It's a place that maybe you know or maybe you haven't heard of, but
Yep.
when you get here, you definitely would want to come back.
Yeah, golf packages. If you have groups, golf packages, really good spot. Like I said, very affordable. Golf is really good, and it's a good place. But I am going to go spend my money at the outlets right now that I won in a round of golf. But thanks
Ready?
for joining me here in Orlando. And we also want to thank all of you guys for watching us this week on 18 Holes.